Joining us now, as he does each and every Sunday during the football season, former Giant and Jet wide receiver Plaxico Burress. Let's start with the Giants on Sunday afternoon. When you take a look at the game early, you got the fumble early, you got the bad snap early, and it feels like, oh, here we go again. What do you think turned that around for them today?
The big throwing catch by Victor Cruz. You know, when you get into situations like that where, you have a turnover early, you have a fumble, the Giants just really needed to get something going. And, Eli connected with Victor Cruz over the middle, made a big play. It was like a 60 or 70-yard reception, and that really kind of got the Giants going today. When
you're in that spot and you're Victor Cruz, especially after the drops he had last week, just mentally, how important is that for him and for Eli at that point?
Oh, it was big. I really expected Victor to come out and play the way that he did today. I mean, he played exceptional. Like I said last week, he's a premier talent. He's one of the best wide receivers in all of football. Once you show us how good you are and being elite, we don't accept mediocrity. And he went out and played well today, and I was happy for him, and he really got the offense going today.
And now you've got the short week. What is the biggest challenge, especially going on the road, with going from Sunday to Thursday?
Put the day behind you. Because, when you play Sunday and then you play the following Thursday, which is like the worst schedule in the week that any NFL player can have, we hate those games. You have to travel on Wednesday. So tomorrow, those guys are going to wake up, beat up, a little sore, maybe look at the tape, maybe look at some of the mistakes that they made. But Tuesday is normally a player's day off. That's going to be the installation day, which is basically going to be a walkthrough. And they're going to travel Wednesday and go play a divisional game down to Washington Redskins on Thursday, which is also a big game in the division. It's always a great game.
Okay, let's flip to the Jets. They've got the Monday night game, as we know. With the Chicago Bears, I'm going to put you in either Brandon Marshall or Alshon Jeffrey's mind right now. What are you thinking when you see what the Green Bay Packers did to that secondary last week?
If I'm Brandon Marshall and Alshon Jeffries and I'm looking at the New York Jets versus the Green Bay Packers last week and the way that, Jordy Nelson and Aaron Rodgers was able to take advantage of those guys in the secondary, I mean, if I'm Jay Cutler, I'm coming out tomorrow night basically trying to do the same thing. Get some one-on-one matchups with Alshon Jeffries and Brandon Marshall, one-on-one on the outside, throw the ball up to those guys and let those guys make plays. I mean, Brandon Marshall and Alshon Jeffries are two of the best, receiver playmakers in this league. So if I'm Rex, I'm going to get up on the line of scrimmage, put my hands on those guys at the line, have some safeties running over top and not let those guys get free releases down the football field.
Now, the Bears have been a little Jekyll and Hyde so far. They lose week 1 at home to the Bills. Then they bounce back, go on the road, beat the 49ers. If you're Rex, is there something you can do early to ensure that Mr. Hyde shows up instead of Dr. Jekyll?
Well, like I said, let Jay Cutler make his own bad decisions. Let him be himself. He has basically done it his whole career. But when he's on, he's on. It's like feast or famine with Jay Cutler. So let him make his own bad decisions. Pressure him. Mix it up on third down with some blitzes. But you really don't want to put Brandon Marshall and Alshon Jeffries in one-on-one blitz situations where there's no help.
He is Plaxico Burress with us each and every Sunday to talk NFL, Jets, and Giants. Plex, thanks.
Thank you.